Hi, my name is Paulette. Today I'm coming to you from the Wolves Lane Horticultural Centre. Wolves Lane now supports the local community in training, um, information on healthy diets and healthy food. It provides volunteering opportunities, and it's the home to a number of different individual growers and community organisations. We have people like Ortalenge, we have the Flower Company, we have Ubele, we have Black Rootz. We also have Anne, who helps support volunteers. We have wonderful Tina and her family, who works in the palm house and feeds our fish and looks after our fish. And this beautiful backdrop behind me belongs to Edible London. Today we're going to talk about sprouting. Now, sprouting is what it says. Sprouting is the beginning of the growing process, but we use water to sprout the peas, beans and legumes. What they provide us is a vast amount of nutrition because we're eating them, consuming them before they get to their big sizes. Let's look at the benefits of sprouting. Now, when you sprout, it increases the amount of nutrients in the sprouts, sometimes by 520%. It provides a lot of enzymes, which helps us to support all the mechanisms within our body. It's full of vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin E. It helps with our digestion. It helps us to lose weight because it's very fibrous. It's nutrient dense, so it helps us to stay fuller longer, and it's very low in calories. So that means that we can eat as much as we like and lose weight. Let's move on now to the process of sprouting. We have a number of beans. There are lots and lots of beans and peas and legumes that can be sprouted. But today, for this mix, we have cowpeas, or what you would call azuki beans. Some people call it azuki beans. We have mung beans. For those of you who eat sprouts, bean sprouts is what bean sprouts are made of. And we have green lentils. Now, green lentils started me growing because they are absolutely amazing and very nutty and sweet. A lot of people who sprout tend to go online and buy all the expensive sprouting equipment. They have the sprouting jars that you can do with the holes and all sorts, but it's not really necessary to do that. You can simply, this is a peanut butter jar, and all you really need to do is, if you want to, take off or make some holes in the lid, and you can use that for drainage. And the drainage is only to stop your beans and peas and legumes falling down the sink. What you can also do is find yourself a piece of gauze or a piece of netting, some piece of netting that you can also use as a support. So you pop that over the top, and with an elastic band, let's take that off and try again. With an elastic band, you will just make a cover. So again, you'll stop your beans and peas, depending on the size of the things that you're sprouting, going down the sink. With a lot of the beans and peas and so on, it's best to buy organic. But depending on your budget, you may need to start off with some beans and peas from local shops. So just have a look around and you'll find things that you can buy in the local shops. I do a lot of sprouting, so I've started kind of like buying things in bigger quantities, kilo quantities and so on. To start your process, you're going to decide what you're going to sprout. So firstly, for me, in this bowl, we have cowpeas, we will have some mung beans, and we'll have the lentils. Okay, you need to remember that when sprouting, the dry ingredients you start off with will increase threefold. So you probably get about that much in your bottle at the end of your sprouting. You'll get used to doing it and deciding how much you're going to want any one time. So we're putting the sprouts in. Then you're going to give your sprouts a really good wash, a really good wash, and just to get off any residue. You'll then fill your bottle or cover your beans with water and leaving those beans overnight, or leaving them overnight in the 24 hours, preferably the 24 hours. What you'll find is that they will swell within the 24 hours. What you'll then do, let's say you do it at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, what you'll then do at 5 o'clock the following day, you're going to strain your beans. Let's get the water over here so you can see. You're going to strain your beans, strain them, and then you're going to give them a good rinse. You're going to rinse them again. Some people use strainers, but I find that this way is good. So then you're straining them again. Okay, what you need to do at this point is to make sure that your seeds or peas are damp, but they're not sitting in water, because you don't want them to rot. Okay, now every day you're going to, in the morning you'll rinse your beans, and in the evening you rinse your beans. So when you get up in the morning, make your tea, brush your teeth, rinse your beans. Before you go to your bed, after your lunch, rinse your beans. In 4 days, you will have food. I think that sprouting really, for me, is extremely cost effective, as I said. So you can go from, this small amount of dried ingredients in the bottle to this in 4 days. And this amount in this bottle, including that there, will probably be about 75p. Once your sprouts are ready, you can store them in the fridge for up to 7 days. But just remember, when you take them out, just give them a bit of a rinse, because as they're in your fridge, they are still growing. They're very versatile. They can be used in salads, soups. People put them in stir fry. There's some people that dry them and use them as snacks. Remember, they are extremely versatile. So happy sprouting. Have a good day.